right, sweet. We are live. Let's get things rocking and rolling here. Okay. I just want to share this. Okay. Got it. Right. Put that down there, down there. All right. We got to go to YouTube real quick, get the link, drop the link, and we'll be set and ready to rock and roll. Hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome to the Deal Room Challenge. My name is Spencer Davidson. If you don't know who I am a commercial real estate wholesaler investor. Essentially, my business model is pretty simple. I find deals, I underwrite deals, and we either buy them or we assign them. Kind of the idea behind it. And we use the cash from the assignments and then buy more deals, right? And so if it doesn't quite fit our criteria for whatever reason, too small, location, whatever, then we just go ahead and pass it on. And so we just go ahead and pass it on. Now, I created this channel because, or I started this challenge. I started this challenge called the 90-day challenge, and the reason I started it was because I actually found a video on Instagram that was from Cody Sperber, who obviously is an OG in the real estate investing space and wholesaling space. And he said if he was just getting started, he had only had $100 in his name, he would shoot live every day and cold call and record himself live. So I kind of sparked an idea for me to do this because, and he said he'd just do it for 90 days straight. And so I kind of was like, well, I want to do that challenge because one, I want to start, showing more on social media, right? I want to start building that brand. Now, that said, I am a 10-year veteran when it comes to cold calling. So I've done this a little bit longer than most people. So I might be a little bit better than a newbie at this point in my life, but it's still I still make mistakes. There's still things I learn from, and this is a great way for me to look back and kind of gameplay review how I could have done things differently. It's a great way for you to get involved and learn, and it's a great way to kind of see my progression because I have a goal of doing 20 deals in the next 90 days, putting 20 properties under contract, commercial properties, and I had just closed on three in the last 45 days here. We made 200 and like $30,000 on those, and then we have another 200 contract for another 200,000. So roughly over 400, around $450,000 in total fees, pending, not including the stuff that we have under contract that we're buying and we're going to keep because we do get acquisition fees for that. So I've scaled this business from zero to half a million pretty quickly in gross revenue. That doesn't mean that's how much I took home. That's just gross revenue, my business partners and things like that. So, but we did that pretty quickly, and so now I'm trying to get it to a place where we can get it to that 5 million mark, that 7-figure mark. And if I could do that live, I think that would be pretty inspirational for a lot of people. So that's why I'm doing this. So, again, some housekeeping rules. I don't have the best video equipment right now. I shoot out of my office, which is in my garage. You're going to hear background noise. You're going to hear, neighbors sometimes. My landscapers were here yesterday. Like, it's kind of crazy. So it is what it is. I don't really care too much. I'll try to upgrade as I go along here, pick up a few pieces of advice from other streamers. And then I do have my baby inside who cries sometimes, asks for dad, things like that. So it is what it is. Deal with it or just don't watch. It's fine. Um, the other housekeeping rule is, I'm calling these people live real time and I'm asking you about certain properties. And so I really ask that you try not to snake my deals. If you want a deal or you're interested in a deal, please reach out to me that I'm working on. That's fine. But if I find out that you are snaking deals behind me, and basically you using this as your own like greedy way to get leads, I will find out and I will block you and sue you. So, if I can sue you, which I'm pretty sure I could. So yeah, that's kind of where that is at. So not to get on a negative boat, but unfortunately, there's a lot of snakes in the industry, and that's just unfortunate. So I'm going to copy this link to our Facebook group. If you're not a part of our Facebook group and you're interested in mobile home park investing, go to Mobile Home Park Investing Pros on Facebook. It's our Facebook group. I post this live inside the group every day. So it kind of gets things rocking and rolling. Let's see, and then we'll get things started. Let me Sweet. And then I'm also working on how I can make things a little bit more entertaining while the phone's ringing. So, if you have any questions or anything, feel free and throw them into the Facebook group, or comment as we're going, and I can try and see if I can see those. So then I can respond back essentially. So, but otherwise, let's get started. Let's get dialing. We're a little bit behind this morning, which seems to be the story of my life. But Valentine's Day was yesterday. Had a great dinner with the girlfriend, and yeah, life isn't bad. All right. So, for those of you just starting or just watching, I have a two monitors. I have like a 42-inch flat screen here, and then I have my laptop here that I'm shooting the webcam off of. Um, and so I pull up the property over here while I'm dialing the property here out of my CRM, so then I can kind of get a better idea like what's all going on, right? Because I always like to pull the property up on satellite before I call it. Yeah, hi, good morning. Are you by chance the owner of the mobile home park here on Southeast Gabe Street?
Southeast Asia. I don't know where you're calling from or what city you're in, boss.
Oh, in Lake City here, the Country Acres Mobile Home Park.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. My name's Spencer. I apologize about that. I actually own about 20 parks here in Florida. Actually, it's 21 parks here in Florida, and we're actively looking in the Lake City market. And I was driving by the other day, and I was just curious if you would be open to maybe receiving an offer or selling at this time, or kind of what your thoughts were.
I consider it.
Okay. Is there kind of a price point you had in mind, or would it be more or less just write up an offer and see if it made sense for you?
Well, you can give me a verbal offer and I'll tell you if you're in the ballpark.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. No, and that's fine. That's usually how this works. Calling you directly. And sorry about that. There's just not a lot on the market, so I kind of have to resort to this. But now when I was driving by, I couldn't quite see how many homes were on site there, but I kind of roughly see about 12. Was that right? Or maybe 10?
Well, there's two parcels there. So you've got the front parcel that has 12 park-owned models on it. And then just past the fence, I don't know what direction it is, but there's an additional 12 acres there. And it's got a one double wide on it and also an RV. So it's a total of 14 units.
14, but they're separate parcels.
Yep.
Okay. Now, would you be interested in just selling one of the parcels, like just the 12 park-owned homes, or no?
Well, the play there would probably be buy the whole thing and then go through the city and see if they don't have to put,
Yeah.
another 20 or so in the back. But if we did that, we need to look and make sure there's access to the back parcel. Probably have to do an access drive or something.
Oh, okay. I see. I understand. So, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, and then they're all park-owned homes. I mean, roughly what I'm kind of seeing in the Lake City market is, like 800 to $1,000 a month in rent. Is that kind of what you're roughly getting on that, or?
Yeah, there's some bigger ones in there.
Okay.
Most of them, well, probably half of them are two ones, and there's another half that are three twos, double wide. But yeah, I think the gross rent somewhere around 12 grand.
Okay. No, that sounds good. And then utilities, are those at well septic, or are you tapped in?
It's well and septic.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, yeah, let me think a little bit here. Is this a good number I can shoot you a text message with it if I were to send you
Sure.
just a little offer? Let me just kind
Yeah.
of, review what we talked about here just so I can kind of see, and then I can be more than happy to shoot something over to you, see if it makes sense. And we can just kind of go from there. If it does, great. If not, no big deal. I appreciate you taking the time anyways. So
Certainly. Thanks for
awesome.
calling.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good day.
Bye bye.
Ugh. Um, yeah, so that was a that's not, ugh. I have to get it out. And that's why it's important to, what I should be doing every morning is training and calling somebody, like calling a teammate, right? And I need to do better at that so I can get some of the uh bullshit out of my mouth. But not bad. I just don't know. I don't know if this deal is gonna make sense for anybody. It might be too expensive. And I didn't ask about seller financing terms, but that's okay. So I'm going to shoot him a message here. I need to follow up on that. But it was overall not a bad conversation. I just think it's going to be too expensive. It looks like he bought it not too long ago for a pretty good price. Let's see. Okay. But that's good. We got to connect. See, the 12 acres is what's gonna fuck. Excuse my language. Got any kids watching? I need to be more kid friendly. See, the one thing I didn't ask was if you'd be interested in seller financing terms. Um, but that's okay. We'll ask him that in the text message. Shoot text follow up. I'm gonna shoot him a text follow up off my cell phone. Proposal. Cool. All right. So moved him. We're gonna move him to the warm. He's interested in an offer. Shoot him an offer. And instead of follow up, shoot him an offer this afternoon. See, in like that situation, you just want to you don't want to stop calling. You want to keep calling because a lot of mistake, a lot of beginners, what they would do there is stop everything they're doing and send them an offer. It's like, no, I'll just do it in the afternoon when I'm not calling. So sending a reminder in my CRM that'll ping my phone, and that will notify me to then do that this afternoon. So let's see, it'd be today at 1 p.m. Cool. Add a reminder. And I can set a reminder literally 5 minutes before I'm supposed to do it, and it'll ping my cell phone. So that's cool. All right. Yeah, the only issue there is he bought it back. It looks like in 2022, so not a lot of probably room there. 'Cause we wouldn't buy that personally. We'd probably try and flip that one, but I mean, it looks like a nice deal. I think the play there would be if someone bought it, you got to sell off all the units and then or RTO the units. That's funny. This is my business partner's part and like Mary. I should call him and be like, hey, what's up? All right. Yeah, we'll try. Oh, that's a good park. But they just bought it recently, so starting to get to the through my lead list to where they bought parks recently, and they probably aren't going to either. If they do sell, it's just not going to be advantageous for us. But but you never know unless you go.
Telephone number 850537.
No. Let's see. No contact made. All right. On to the next one. All right. Cool. So that was no contact made. On to the next. I'm gonna pull up some stuff here. So while I'm dialing, we can oh dang. Let's see, move them to the no contact made. And Nick. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so what y'all think of the Super Bowl? That was pretty crazy. I wanted the 49ers to win. I'm just so sick of the Chiefs, but you know, didn't quite work out that way. So cobblestone buys up everything. Seems like every lead I just went through, the last three leads were cobblestone. Big buyers. Okay, he bought this in 2023, so I don't think he's going to sell. He bought it last year, so now I'm starting to get into like the 2023 stuff. So I'm probably just going to go back to my no contact made list because like there's nothing really I can do there, except for except for see if they want to buy, because there's two sides of sales in this game. There's the acquisitions and dispositions. You need to build a buyer's list as well as you need to. So if these people aren't interested in selling, I'm just going to flip the script and be like, hey, do you want to buy them? I don't really know what the heck is going on with this deal. This shows an RV park, but it doesn't really look like an RV park. Which looks like commercial property. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and scratch that one. That's why I always look it up on satellite because like with mobile home parks and the RV parks, just depending on the uh where it is, it doesn't matter where it is, I guess. They're always getting, they're always reducing the number of mobile home parks every year. So versus, someone or an asset class like multifamily seems to always be growing. Mobile home parks seem to be kind of taken away. So like I looked here to see what the situation was, and excuse me, it's not there anymore. So let's see. All right. I'm gonna go to the. All right, I'm gonna go down the list here. Updated. No, I want the other one. All right. Just trying to square away my list here. Okay. All right.
Hello, you're on Union Street for a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. I must have some old information. I apologize.
Okay, that number's bad. This is why you have a CRM that tracks your calls. Good.
Hey, it's Keith. Hey, this is Ken.
Hey, Ken. My name's Spencer. I was actually just touching base here. Are you by chance the owner of the mobile home park here on Union Street in Fort Walton Beach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I just wanted to touch base here. My group, we're actively we own a handful of parks up here. We just closed on a few in Pensacola last month, mobile home parks, and we're actively looking to buy another one kind of up here in the Panhandle this year. And I just came across your park the other day. I was driving by, and I was just curious if you'd be open to maybe receiving an offer on your park at this time, or selling, or kind of what your thoughts were.
I don't think you want me to say what I was.
You never know, which is kind of crazy. Uh-huh.
It was kind of the same deal. A guy called me yesterday. I'm interested in the park, and I was like, "Well, this is what I want for it." And he's like, "Okay."
Yeah.
2 months later, it's his park, but that's unusual, you know.
Yeah, it is unusual, and
The numbers don't work out. I mean, you have to look at like I did when I bought it 10 years from now. What
right,
bring, you know.
right.
Numbers don't work right now. There's 48 units there.
There's 48 on site.
5.5 acres.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And are those all park owned then, or are those tenant owned?
There's 30 of them are park owned.
Okay.
30, something like 32 of them are.
Right.
It's like 18 that's individually owned.
Okay. Gotcha.
And any of them probably can be purchased. You know, I can't say all 18, but
Right.
that's how I ended up getting most of them back is when the people get ready to move or, you know, usually when they get their income tax, they're like, you know, my trailer's for sale and
Yeah. No, I get it.
you know,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I
We
sold the property and then I ended up buying it back,
mhm.
you know, over a period of time. That park's been there for about 50 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I know you mentioned the numbers wouldn't work. I guess what are you roughly seeing in because we bought two in Pensacola and one in Pace. Over the last like 45 days, we closed on those. And so I know what we're kind of seeing for rents over there is kind of, but like park owned is between like $800, maybe $900 a month, actually $1,000 a month. And then the tenant or the lot rent is like, 300, 400. Is that kind of what you're seeing as well? Or?
Exactly. Yes. Our rents are, just like you said, I mean, even if there's any low ends, they're like 800 and some of them are up to 12.
Yeah. Okay. And then lot rent, are you kind of seeing that $300 for the tenant?
Yeah. All the lot rents are 300.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, Ken, go ahead.
For the ones that we own, the trailers that we rent, we show like 250 a month, but that's only because we're getting the whole rent anyways,
Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
So the pay for all of them are like 250 a month, and then but like if anybody has a trailer over there, a lot of it's 300.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, no, I get that. And then
the month of anything over that's just profit or whatever.
oh, good. Okay. I mean, okay.
So it's worked for me, but like I said, sometimes people I'm interested in buying a park, and they start running numbers. You're never going to get to $3.5 million.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah, I mean, is that kind of the number you're looking for is 3.5 million? Okay. So let's see. 3.5 million. Okay. And do you own and now on the utilities, are those tapped into the city or are you on septic and well or?
It's tapped into the city, and we have 48 water taps there.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's individually metered.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good.
And I usually throw that in if somebody's really interested, even if they want to develop it. That's like $8,000.
Yeah. I know it's an expensive. Yeah, we have 21 parks in Florida, so we know it's expensive. Yeah.
I mean, you know what you're doing, and you're a park owner, so I can say about anything, you get it. But some people don't understand. Like, I've got almost an acre that's sitting empty over there, and I've actually bought water taps for it to expand, and we chose not to because I owned another park too. And people don't realize what it costs to set up.
Oh, it's insane.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So, okay. So, and then you mentioned there's 32 trailers that you own, and then there's 18 that are tenant owned. So there's 50 total.
Right.
Okay. So there's
one small, like 1,000-square-foot house on the property.
Okay, in one house. Okay.
Which is a rental too, and it rents for like $1,500.
Yeah. That's what I figured. Okay. And then on the age of the homes, are they kind of like 80s models, 90s models, or what are they?
They range.
Okay.
From 60s, 70s, all the way to 2000.
Oh wow. Okay. So you got a couple in there that are
some of them that have been moved out in these trailers.
Gotcha. Okay. And I know it's a long shot, but would you have titles to all the homes? By chance?
Well,
oh, good.
Pretty much do all.
Yeah.
Because I always like if I do an exchange or buy one, I want to have a title.
Exactly. Oh, exactly. For some reason, some park owners are like, oh, I just did a bill of sale. I'm like, well, that's a problem.
No, we are. One reason you just talking business with you is I'm in a good mood this morning anyway. It's 9 o'clock, but when I sold all the trailers and just was getting low, $300 a month's not bad income.
Right.
Lot rent for 48 units. And I've had developers come to me and they go, well, if you own the trailer, we're interested in the property. So I was like, well, I'll just start buying the trailers back because they're going to want to move them anyways.
Yeah.
If they're going to develop the property, they want to be able to move the trailers. Well, I can't sell them a park with 48 trailers that can't be moved.
Right.
They have to go through the eviction process and blah, blah, blah. So I just started purchasing them back, actually with my younger brother, and I let him manage the trailers, and then I take care of the property.
Oh, nice. Okay. Gotcha.
And he handles all those. He's the LLC where he does all the rent for the trailers. And then I have a rental company. I don't own the company, but I use a rental company that handles everything.
Okay.
All 48.
Nice.
Units. So
yeah.
it just makes it easier for me. I'm not old, I'm getting older, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
I get it. I get it. I mean, this industry has turned me gray really quick. So it's like,
Well, we have
okay.
done really well with it. Like I said, my other trailer park probably did a little better than this trailer park. But I didn't own any of the mobile homes in it. And
Yeah.
when I had someone come make me an offer on it, I'm like, I don't even own the mobile homes. And they're like, we don't care. We'll buy the whole property. I was like, hey, have a good day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walked away, set up a contract with my rental company to rent the mobile homes. And 2 days after we closed on it, they gave everybody a cease and remove
Hmm.
eviction notice and moved all the mobile homes out.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Which then I was a bad guy. I kind of went to Mexico for a month or so because everybody's calling me up going,
Yeah, exactly.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's when you're like, well, I don't own it anymore.
To keep the mobile homes there and assured everybody they had a place to stay and,
Oh,
the
wow.
company evicted everybody.
Oh, wow. Dang. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean it's an interesting business. Yeah, yeah. So, and I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I was curious on the utilities. They're all billed direct electric as well.
Billed to the
Tenants?
the
Oh.
tenants, I mean, not owners.
Right. Okay, good.
I don't have any bills for the park and stuff. We don't have like a common area, no pool, nothing like that.
Right.
Or finally you can see, but only thing I pay for over there is the street light.
Street lights, yeah. Okay, cool. And trash as well, I'm assuming.
No,
Oh, wow.
that's all billed through the tenants.
Oh, wow, okay. Cool. That makes things
So like
easier.
I said, I don't really have any, I have my insurance on the property.
Yeah.
This is what we do. But then the only expense I have is the lights.
Nice.
I don't even know that, but I want lights.
Well, yeah, you want the security and safety. I mean, we do the
But I
same
don't
thing.
have,
Right, of
that's
course.
what a lot of places do. They'll put it on the different,
Yeah.
tenants or whatever, and I don't have any interest in doing that.
Right, right. Okay.
Pretty simple is what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
really run itself.
Yeah, yeah.
We have times where, one of the pack rats will start dragging and stuff, and we have to go give them a notice to
Sure.
clean their property up. And,
Sure.
go, like I told somebody the other day, it's, everybody has to have a place to live, so this is what it is,
Right, right.
Well, my plan was 15 years ago, because I've owned it for that amount of time, but I've been in the park and on trailers for like 25 years. I wanted to move them out and start putting new ones in.
Hmm.
And there's no way you can figure that out to where it will ever work.
Sure. Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's never going to work.
Yeah.
To profit. I mean, like I tell my boys, I said, if I was y'all's age, I would probably do this, but I'm not going to, go to my grave owing, $1 million on mobile homes.
Right, right, right. Yeah, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I understand that for sure. Okay, and
So
then
think about it.
yeah, yeah, I'm definitely definitely intrigued by it.
Hook up with my brother and that way you can talk with him too a little bit if you would like. I mean, like I said, he just owns the mobile home, so we're, if we did sell the property, then I just buy him out of the mobile homes.
Gotcha.
Walk away.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, no, that sounds good. And then last question here, I guess two more questions if that's okay. On the gross roughly income you're bringing in a year, I guess what are you roughly kind of seeing on the gross income?
Couple 100,000.
Okay, yeah, I just trying to make sure to like when I'm looking at the deal. No, yeah, you don't have to.
Couple 100,000.
Okay. And then on the 3.5 million, I'm gonna try and do some math here to see how I know you mentioned it probably won't work, but I'm still trying to obviously I just like to do the numbers. So is there any room on that? Two, do you own the park outright? Would you consider any seller financing on that, or do you want to be cashed out fully if you were to sell?
Just kind of out, walk away.
Okay, sounds good. All right. And then if I were to send over a proposal to you, just kind of an idea, I mean, is this a cell phone I could text you, or what would be the best way to do that? Maybe shoot you an email?
Call me back and then I'll give you an email.
Okay. Yeah. No, that sounds good, Ken. I appreciate you taking the time. I'm going to take these notes here and kind of do some underwriting and just kind of, I live in Bay County, so I'm not too far from Fort Walton.
Like you. You know, if I would finance it, I could have sold it for $5 million.
Sure. Yeah.
Because, you know, over the years, it's gonna repay itself. Like I said, I've got an acre sitting here that they
Yeah.
could put townhomes, storage units, whatever they wanted to,
Yeah.
you know, supplement the income. But I don't want to finance and be concerned with any of it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just always ask because right now bank rates are a little bit higher, but it is what it is. Like I said, we have 21 parks. I mean, we've done both. Some people are like, yeah, I don't want to pay the capital gain. So I'm like, okay, well, we can maybe kick that can down the road. There you go. That sounds like the place to go. But no, that sounds good, Ken. I appreciate it. I'll be in touch here and let's see if we can put something together.
Okay, thank you for
Thanks.
calling.
Yep. Have a good day. We'll talk soon. Bye. But that was a nice call. Dude, I'm feeling it. It's a good day. It's a good day. Last 2 days I haven't been able to connect with people, but today's a good day. That was a 12-minute call. Um, all right. Okay. So I just got that deal sent off. Every time I get a deal like that, I just take some notes on it. Want to make sure that I'm updating it correctly. Let's see. Hmm. I got to retype the notes here. All right, cool. Yeah, so that one, it's expensive on a price per pad basis, but if you look at what's going on, it's Florida. It's one of the best markets in Florida, in my opinion, niche markets. Rental demand is insane. Like, I think there's a deal potentially there, whether we assign that or even maybe buy it ourselves. I don't know if we would or not, but I like that deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that over to, I actually want to move that to the due diligence period in my, even though we're not actually due diligence, when I put it in the due diligence column, it's like in my CRM, it's like, okay, due diligence means I have more underwriting to do. And I wish I could change the name to underwriting, but I just can't. So if you guys are watching this, like, who else is doing this? You know what I mean? I like, dude, popping off, bro. Uh, I'm just I'm just bragging in the Facebook group right now. I'm just like, dude, like who isn't buying, like who isn't doing this right now? Like who else is doing this? Great. So yeah, good deal. Wrap this up. And again, at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna sabotage deals for social media. Like if becomes a problem where, you know, it's hurting my business to do this, then I'm not going to do it. I think it'll grow my business by doing this because I'll get more buyers, people interested, things like that. Build more of a community, which is the goal for me. But like, I don't have to do this. I'll just continue. I do this regardless whether the camera's on or not. And I'll just continue doing my thing. Um, so, but I'm gonna look that one up real quick. Yeah, that location is sick too. Snapshot. I just took a snapshot of that. Sorry about that. Thank Phil. Trying to show the location of this property. It's nuts, bro. Save downloads. See, I'm getting distracted right now. I need to get back on track. But I just wanted to show this in my group message as well about this deal. All right, back to it. Okay. On to the next one. Ooh, I like this. Need more paper for notes. Gosh darn. I need to get in touch with this person. Dang. I like that deal too, so I just can't get in touch with them. Sometimes after you do this for so long, you're like, dude, that's a deal that would be a home run. Yeah, just you're gonna get under con if you like they're probably gonna sell. They've owned it for a long time. Look at the park, it's clean, it's easy, it's gonna be easy to assign. Probably wouldn't be for us to buy, but you know, anyways. Onward and upward. I am curious though, because like if I look at dude, yeah, like insane. Just see how much land that comes with these, but like this is nuts. Oh wow, I just found this out. Yeah, dude, like insane. All right, moving on. Okay. See him getting distracted. Yeah, hi, good morning. Is this by chance the owner of the mobile home park here on Highland Street off Old Tampa Highway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. My name's Spencer. My group and I would love to. We own a handful of parks in the Tampa and Orlando markets, and so
I just called everything for people wanting to buy it, but I'm not really sell it.
there's no there's no price that would be advantageous enough for it to make sense, or yeah, I get it. We're kind of the same way. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye. Well, we're connecting with everybody today. I went out to, dude, I'm so old. I went out to Valentine's Day dinner. Um, I went out to Valentine's Day dinner and last night, and I'm getting so old, dude. Like we went. I was about to fall asleep at 7 o'clock, and then we when we got done, we got home at like an hour later, and I just feel it. Like I went to bed at 10 instead of like 9. And I'm just like, I'm so old. Cool. So contact doesn't want to sell just because they say they don't want to. Well, things change. So what I'm gonna do is contact made, and I'm gonna follow up because things happen. Like that's the thing I wanted. If I could stress to y'all enough about is if you're doing stuff like this, and you're in sales in general, I mean, life circumstances change. So let's say, for example, I mean, I'm not wishing this on anybody, but let's say, for some reason, maybe she gets divorced. Maybe um she decides she wants to move to Costa Rica, like this guy, last guy did. Like life happens, things change all the time. No one's ever set in stone. So why would you give up on the opportunity to stay in contact and be like, oh, hey, I'm the first person that you think about when this happens? So that's why I'm gonna stay in touch. I'm gonna call her every couple months, and just be like, "Hey, it's me again. What's up? You interested in selling? Never again? Okay." And then call her again, and then one day, you never know, it's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, my dog just died, and I don't want to own this park anymore because I named this dog after my park, and it's too sentimental." So then you're like, "Okay, great. Like, we'll love to buy it, right? That's just life. So the fact that people are like take that so literal that they'll never sell again is just crazy. Follow up. Like a level of like, and it's so funny because I think Grant Cardone talked about this, and it's in my head. It's like a level of not there's no interest is a level of interest. I mean, just because they're not interested today doesn't mean you can't push them along and see what their interest is 3 months from now. If you're selling life insurance, it's like the level of no interest today. uh okay, that's fine, but when let's say their grandparent dies, that might change their level of interest because now they see their grandmother struggling to make bills pay, and they wish they would have life insurance, right? Like situations in life change to then gain revalue, so it's like, and I think the Wolf of Wall Street was like, why would you contact somebody that's not interested? It's like, fuck you, dude, because that's not reality of life. People, life circumstances change. I can't stand that guy. Follow up in 60 days and see what's happening. Okay. So yeah, we'll call her back in April and be like, "What's up? What's going on? Hope you're doing well." Cool. But another contact made. Is there anything I could have done maybe different on the rebuttal? Maybe she just wasn't interested right now. That's fine. Um, I asked the question I usually ask in rebuttal. There's no circumstance or price that would be advantageous enough. Like there's nothing there that would make if I offer you $10 million for this park, and that's what I should ask her. Someone offer you 10 million for this park, would you take it? Because then now that changes the level of interest, right? Um, cool. Let's see. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good day. Good energy. Let's go. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. We got to get more deals going. We've got to get more deals going. That's probably in the flood zone. I don't know for sure. Uh-oh. Sounds like my buddy, my little man inside's crying. I know he just wants to hang out with dad. Dad's coolest. I think that's in a flood zone. That thing's kind of crappy, but you never know. Why not?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! There is an earthquake.
What the hell was that? Probably just some kid. Now, I'm gonna go live on Instagram too, because we're not Q and A. Done. All right, let's see. We gotta get this set up right. Ooh, that lighting looks terrible. I'm gonna go live as well. Cool calling. I think this will make it more interactive as well for y'all that are watching on YouTube because cold calling live. All right, so we're live on Instagram as well. I don't know why that's so bad. I don't know. My lighting was awful. Not really worried about it too much, but we're live on Instagram and YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram, go subscribe to my YouTube. It's Spencer R. Davidson. Um, because that's what I'm trying to grow right now. But I want to do this as well for the Q&A. So I've got two things going here. I'm only going to be on Instagram live for a couple minutes. I just want to kind of stir up some conversation. If we can get some Q&As going while the phone's ringing, that's kind of the idea. So yeah, and that was a bad number. Bad number. Okay. All right. Next person, next dial. All right. Let's see. Okay. Oh, come on. Of course, my computer. Be stupid. Might just have too many things going at once. All right. Basically, when my coffee, when I want to drink coffee is when I'm going to quit doing the Instagram live because I want to, I'm using it right now.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right. For those of you on Instagram that are not on my subscribed to my YouTube, that's where I do the 4-hour segments. I'm not going to do that here on Instagram. I don't know why. I wonder if the camera might be a little off. There we go. Clean my camera. Much better. But yeah, those of you that are watching watching live on Instagram, I do the 4-hour live streams on YouTube of my cold calling sessions, and we're doing a 90-day challenge. That's why I'm doing this. Basically, I'm going to be live streaming every single day, cold calling sessions, and kind of watching the progression. This morning we've got 2 deals already in the works that I'm going to be underwriting this afternoon and sending out offers on. So, it's a perfect example of how quickly the progression can go if you're willing to make the dial. So doesn't look like this person's going to answer. And I'm comfortable putting it out there. I don't care anymore. I used to be actually kind of self-conscious about social media and putting myself out there. But when I realized the benefits of doing it and the opportunities that I missed out on by not doing it, changed the game. So, no contact made. I wish I could do TikTok live. I don't have enough followers yet to be able to do it. It's kind of annoying. Next. Mm -mm. Let's see. I want this deal. Yeah, I'm a salesperson's having IT issues.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Oh. On the Slack channel, okay. All right. No answer.
And you, how can I help?
Yeah, hi there. Is this by chance the owner of the Shady Oaks Mobile Home Park here?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, great. My name's Spencer. I actually own a handful of parks in the Tampa and Orlando markets, and I came across your park the other day. We're actively looking to buy another park. Was curious if you might be open to selling or receiving an offer at this
No.
time. No.
I'm not open.
Okay. Okay. So there's no price point in mind where or any circumstance you would
No.
consider. Okay. I understand they're a great investment. I totally get that. That's why we're trying to reach out and find more. So,
Yeah, all right.
bye.
Thank you for calling.
Yes, ma'am. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.
You too.
Bye bye. Mhm. Yeah, so like in that situation right there, again, not interested, a level of interest, not interested, a level of interest. So I'm just gonna follow up a couple months, life circumstance changes, like, hey, you want to sell? No, okay, great. Let's see. Connected, okay. Move to contact made. It's a nice park too. I like that deal. There's no circumstance where you would consider selling. That follow up, no. If I give you $10 million for your park, would you sell? Uh, um, let's see if anything has changed. Okay, follow up, same timeline as the other one, and great task. Okay, cool. And Marcus qualified because that is the owner. Cool. Let's see how. Okay, cool. I'm just a little shorter because I had to lower my seat for the other person. Who is this person? Oh yeah, I had a long conversation with them. Yeah. Oh, appointment set. Yeah. Okay, why did that pop up in my no contacts? And this is the whole point of like being consistent, and persistent, and not overthinking stuff. It's like just dial, and if it works out, great. If it doesn't, like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like Monday, Tuesday had no barely any contacts. Today I'm getting in touch with everybody. So, that's why you got to stay consistent with your dials. You got to stay consistent with the yeah, your routine here. It's cold.
Lakefront Lodge.
Yeah, hi, good morning. I was actually looking, I don't know if I have the right number, but I was looking for the owner of the Port St. Lucie RV Resort here in Port St. Lucie, Florida.
You're looking for who?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for the owner of the Port St. Lucie RV Resort.
This is Lakefront Lodge.
Oh.
No idea where that place is.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know how this number got associated with that property. Sorry about that.
Uh-huh.
All right, have a good day. Bye.
Ah,
Should have asked them if they would be willing to sell. That happens all the time. Bad number, bad number. Okay, next. Even I'm connecting with the numbers that aren't right. That's a good sign, right? I wonder if I'm saying that right. Port St. Lucie. That's a mouthful.
For it, leave a message at the top of the tone, and I'll return your call in 2 to 9. Great day. How about today?
Yeah, hi there. My name is Spencer Davidson. I was actually looking to get in touch with the owner of the Port St. Lucie RV Resort here in on Jennings Road. If this is you, or if this isn't you, feel free and disregard the message. But if it is, my name is Spencer. My group here in Florida, we own 21 parks, and we're actively looking to buy another RV park, mobile home park this year. And we came across yours the other day as we're driving through, and was curious if you might be open to selling or receiving an offer at this time, or kind of what your thoughts were on that. So yes, again, if it is, if you are the owner, my direct cell phone number would probably be the best way to get a hold of me. That is 850-319-2300. Or you can call me back at this office line, which is 850-813-5007. If, again, you aren't the owner, please disregard this message. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye. I need to work on my voicemail script. Cool. Left voicemail. All right. No contact name.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The
Okay. All right, we'll do one more, and then I'm going to take a break and probably log off on Instagram. We'll just take a break on here. Let's see, no contact made. Okay, move on to the next one. All right. I might have the wrong. Oh, sorry about that. I apologize.
this is not it.
Again, the benefits of having CRM that can record your calls. So if you have the right number or not. Actually, I want to make sure I haven't texted this guy. Ah, crap. I see. All right, let's see. No enter. Okay. Getting cold in here. Take a break after this one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 863673475 is not available.
Won't let me do anything. Okay, I'm gonna shoot them a text. We got one more number here. I'll see if that works. Yeah, if you can just get over the fear of cold calling. I'm actually losing my voice. I think.
Please leave your message for 8636.
All right. All right, Instagram, I'm getting off. We're gonna take a break. Might hop on back later. Yeah. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM, whatever. Give me a follow. Subscribe on my YouTube. I'm doing this all day on YouTube, which would be Spencer R. Davidson. You know, I'll do a screenshot in one of my stories so you can check that out. This is Spencer touching base. How are you? Yep. Check my Instagram. All right. Let's see. Update how many dials we've done. Oh, go to my main page here. And up again. Okay. We have done. Yep. And today. Dang, we've only made 22 dials so far, but we've connected with 13.6%. So that's a big change. And talk time average is up significantly. Obviously, we had a 13-minute call with the one person. So cool. We're gonna take a little quick break here and then we'll be right back on it. So let me get my screen up here. I'm All right, I'm back. Had to take a restroom break and get some more coffee. We need to, it's hard because, I'm beating myself up a little bit because we've only made 22 outbound dials so far this morning, but we've had some good talk time. Been getting a lot of our connect rate is about 14%. So, let's see, what is that? 22. Well, I guess 3 people. So that's not as good as I thought, but all right. And I don't think it registers all of the dials. Like if it rings, I don't know if what they count as a dial. Oh, drop my mic again. All right. It's my life. Okay. All right. Just saw a post in a Facebook group and they were talking about the assignment fee that they just got, and it was like 10 grand. I'm like, okay, well, last one I did was 100, no, 50, and then the last one before that was 100. So, that's why I like commercial, dude. I don't want to deal with I just don't want to deal with, $10,000 fees. Like that's just not enough money. I don't know. It's just not enough. I would have to be doing 10 of those a month to do one commercial deal. You know, that's why I like commercial so much. Let's see, I gotta check on this deal here. Okay, let's see here. What do we got next? Oh, didn't even know that was a place, really.
Hello, we are not available now. The
Key to continue.
hello, we are
Okay, so that should have been 3 dials. I'm just gonna double check to see that counted as 3 dials because I don't know if they're counting the dials correctly on this thing. That called 3 times. Let's see. Yep. Okay, cool. Then maybe I'm not calling as much as I figured. Mm, but we did Valentine's Day yesterday. Did Valentine's Day yesterday. We did no meetings today. I should be able to just dial forever or until my brain goes numb. That would be the idea. So let's see here what we got going on. And some people might not think what I'm doing is efficient, but for me, it's like I want to see again, seeing the property is important. Should be a little RV back there. Cute.
Service at this time. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Dude, I should have a reality TV show. Maybe we should just turn this into a reality TV show. I don't know, something. Actually, why would we do that when we can just do like reality life on this? Basically the same thing.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, good morning. Is this by chance the owner of the mobile home RV park here on Federal Highway in Hobie Sound?
Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, no, I was just touching base. My name's Spencer. I actually own a handful of parks in Orlando and Tampa. And I came across your park the other day. Was just curious if you might be open to selling or receiving an offer on your park at this time, or kind of what your thoughts were.
No, we're not interested right now, thank you anyway.
Yeah, of course. If so there's no price point or number that would be advantageous. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Have a good day. All right. Well, got in contact. So that's good. So now I know moving forward who to call. It and so with that, I can just follow up again. Just all about the follow up, building out that abundant pipeline of opportunities. So made contact, not interested right now. Right now, give them a call back in a couple of months. We had a couple of those today. It's just like, yeah, we'll never sell. It's like, no problem. They're not interested right now. Not a big deal. Um, you know, I get paid pretty penny for it too. I mean, it's nice market. So, yeah, I'm exhausted. Set a task, follow up. Interest in selling. It's the other thing, you want to make sure you take proper notes because if you don't take proper notes, like I've talked about the last 3 days, it doesn't matter. It's dumb to even take the notes. So you want to slow down. That's why for me, I want to slow down. Um, After the call, digest the call, put in the proper notes so I know what to say on the next call, and then go from there. But so many people just like are trying to turn and burn these things, and it's just like it's not. Yeah, you can get a lot of calls done, but you're not. I wanted to make sure I'm taking my time and analyzing it correctly because if I do, it's 100 grand. That's the why another reason with the commercial space, it's so much better. It's like you can make 50, 100, $200,000 on a deal on one deal rather than 20 grand. Now, I might open a residential division someday, but like, that's down the road or whatever. I like this park. No, I didn't.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9417.
I think I'm on a big deal.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
To an automatic. Mhm. Yeah, I like that deal. Good deal. Went to Florida got hit by a hurricane too, I think. Yeah, I've been there. Mhm. Hello? Nope. Nope. Okay. And circling back to the old number. I didn't answer, so I am going to shoot out some text messages, see if that will go out. I'm gonna shoot them off my cell phone because they're not wanting to go through on my, I think it's a setting I have to change in my CRM, but they're not wanting to text out my CRM, so. Actually, if it's an iPhone, it doesn't text out my CRM, so maybe there's something there where it like blocks it or something. So it does. All right, we'll see how that one goes out. All right, let's see what about this one. All right, sent texts out on those. Trying to get the number of texts out. I like this part. Okay, I'm just making sure on this one that I didn't already get in touch with them in my text messages because sometimes I if it's in real time, so I want to keep it clean CRM, you just want to make sure. Yeah, hi, good morning. Oh, hello? Oh, trick me. Ooh, I don't like this. Not very nice. Have to do a lot of work.
Please leave your message for
All right. I've got a call with my business partner's calling, so I'm gonna mute this real quick. All right, sorry about that, guys. We are back. Hopefully I can edit that out, that 45 minutes that I was absent, but I left because my business partner called and we have a very serious negotiation opportunity deal that we're looking to get, and I really don't want to disclose any of that information on here. That's just not fair to them. So, all right. So let's leave that back to calling, which is what we want to do. So now I got to keep. So sometimes that happens and that slows down my calls, but it is what it is. I just got to make up for it. Let's see.
Forward to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi there. My name is Spencer Davidson. I was actually looking for the owner of the mobile home park here on US Highway 301 in Waiumama, Florida. If you are the owner, my name is Spencer. I was actually just touching base. I own a handful of parks in the Tampa and Orlando markets, and I was curious if you might be open to selling the park at this time. And if so, what you might be looking for. So if you are the owner, if you could give me a call back, this is my office line, 850-813-5007, or you can text or call my cell phone, which is 850-319-2300, 850-319-2300. If I have the wrong number, please disregard this message. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye. All right. Oh no. Maybe not. Maybe. A nice park. Just don't know what they would. I'd probably sell it on a land development play.
Be recorded for quality purposes.
All right. Oh, there's a call. All right, sorry about that. Checking some emails real quick, which I shouldn't be doing, but just want to make sure that I want to make sure. Yeah, just double checking that I bought a diamond ticket, not premier, correct? All right, cool. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. To an automated voice messaging system.
I'm not answering my phone right now. Leave me about
Hey, Rick, this is Spencer, just touching base here. Are you by chance the owner of the mobile home park here on Senate Street in Auburndale? Main reason I'm asking, I own a handful of parks in the Tampa and Orlando markets, and I was driving the other day, came across this park, and was curious if you might be open to selling or receiving an offer on this park at this time. If for some reason I have the wrong number, please disregard the message. But if you are the owner, feel free to give me a call back or shoot me a text message. My direct cell phone number is 850-319-2300, 850-319-2300. My office line is 850-813-5007. Thanks, Rick. Have a great day. Bye-bye. That message. Yo, what do you think of the? Mhm. All right. No answer there. What's this black tie event? Does my ticket cover that as well? Trying to coordinate travel plans, hotel, and wardrobe. Let's see here. Let's see. This on.
Okay, great. There's a mobile home park.
From in Pam Evans,
Oh, okay.
678
Okay.
772
Okay.
8350.
Answer. On to the next. Hold one moment. Business. All right, we're back. Sorry about that again. We're gonna go ahead and log off. I'm gonna log back on here and do some more dials because today has been kind of a crazy day. We've got a lot going on. Again, partnership calls, things like that. So that kind of bogged down my morning. I didn't make enough dials this morning, so I'm gonna hop back on after lunch and get back to it. I'm gonna take a quick break though, because yeah, one is needed. We've made 41 calls so far, so that's not great. We got to get that number up, but we had a good connect rate, 9%. And we got 2 deals that we're going to send offers out on this afternoon. So that's where we're at. We're going to hop back on later for part 2. So bear with me. I appreciate those. Let's see here. Let me go to my Zoom. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back. I'm gonna jump back on live, so there's gonna be a part 2. So again, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you watching if you're watching, and yeah, I'll circle back.